What up, B? If you're going through a recalibration right now within your vessel, it's okay. That's completely normal. Just care for yourself in these times. You know, take a spiritual bath. You know, light some incense. You know, do some meditation. Take some quiet time. I just felt the need to say that for whatever reason. So all day, I have had a reoccurring thought message in my head since about 9 a.m. And it's pretty much just been that the divine masculines are going through a little bit of a revelation. They're going through a divine wake-up is what my team is calling it. Somebody right now is starting to see their karmic lesson for what it is. And the truth is becoming, I'm hearing, unbearable to watch. So what they're showing me right now is the divine masculine was given like I'm seeing like two options, and they were right next to each other. And the option, it almost looks like a road, like maybe two pathways. I'm hearing two potential timelines, which is so interesting. So I take that as a decision. One of which was karmic and the other was destined. So one was divine and one was karmic. And when you sat at the crossroads, okay, that just sounds weird. It says many moons ago, but we're just going to say many months ago. When you sat at the crossroads, what happened was you chose what would be less work at the time, but more of a sacrifice, i.e. your karmic, right? Because your divine path would challenge you to grow, to heal, to challenge your way of thinking, to challenge everything you know about yourself and others in the world, and really push you in a productive way outside your comfort zone. But your karmic didn't require you to make those changes. It didn't require you to make that growth. However, your karmic timeline was not easy. It was emotionally difficult. It triggered you in all the wrong ways. And they're saying that they're calling it the climax of this. You chose the karmic timeline. So you chose your karmic lesson. And they're saying that they placed you in a position where you were at a crossroads, and they had something that was for you to the right, and something that was also for you, but would teach you something different. And you chose the karmic difficulties. So you chose to stay in your comfort zone, not growing, not healing, be stagnant. But you had a lot of emotional triggers, a lot of emotional turmoil. And they're saying that this is at a climax right now in the fact that you are being shown that what you thought was your divine purpose timeline is actually your karmic timeline. And my team is saying, like, do not fret, dear one. That's so interesting. I don't know who on my team talks like that. Do not fret, dear one. And they're saying, you with your background had to go the karmic route in order to fully appreciate the divine route. So they're saying that you are approaching a crossroads again, that you're coming up to another decision. So you're at the climax of this karmic, right? You are seeing the ugly truth is what they're calling it, that everything's not as rosy as you thought it was, and it doesn't light your passion or your fire the way you thought it would. And now you get another choice, because now you have fulfilled and lived your karmic cycle. So they're saying before the cycle repeats again, you have a decision to make. Do you stay or do you go? Right? Do you make a different decision that leads you away from this cycle, or do you choose to stay in the cycle? And they're just reminding you that What is hard to face and pushes you outside of your comfort zone for your own good growth and out of unconditional love will be your divinely guided timeline. What triggers you for no reason, puts you in emotional turmoil, and pushes you in a way that is detrimental to your, they're saying your light vessel, but also your physical vessel. They're saying that is your karmic. And they're asking you to remember the signs of your karmic, because there's a divine masculine who is quickly approaching the end of a current cycle, who will choose his divine timeline. And they're saying that this is not the only karmic crossroad you will cross on the rest of your time here. And you just have to remember what the signs were that led you, like what the red flags were, so that when you approach the next crossroad, you don't get fooled this time. 6:26. These timestamps have been wild, fam. But I just wanted to say that, and they're just reminding you that you had to go through the karmic due to your background, because you had things that you needed to work out. I have my lady here, and she's just screaming, you are worthy. You are worthy of more than you are settling for currently. And she's just urging you to go back to the people who made you feel worthy for breathing. Go back to the time when you felt worthy within yourself, is what she's saying. So divine masculines who are currently realizing their karmic situations, you are quickly approaching a crossroad. And as before, the decision is yours. There are no wrong answers. The only thing you lose is time. Okay, but time is a construct, so you don't lose anything. Okay, well, thank you. Bye, B.